Hi there, welcome to TV6 Investigates Talks. I'm Matt Christensen, KWQC TV6 investigative reporter, and I'm here with Heidi Connect, who works on the investigative team with us. And every week we do this, sit down with you on Thursday afternoons to go a little bit deeper into stories that we've been working on throughout the week. And this week we're going to talk about the police officer who shot that dog.
Yeah, so this all started last week when a video was posted on social media of a security feed where a police officer shot the dog in a family's backyard. What did you want to do after we saw that?
Yeah, well, we reached out on, multiple ways to the person who had posted that. His name is Don Hestetine, and, we weren't having much luck getting in touch with him. I'm sure his phone was blowing up. He was getting bombarded with stuff too. So we took his name, ran it through public records, and figured out where he lived, or approximately. Then we spent a little time driving around trying to find him, but when we did finally find him, he was very polite, willing to give an interview, and that's kind of where we went from there.
Yeah, he was eager to tell his story.
Yeah, absolutely. And so he took us out to the backyard and to the alley where it happened. And just to show you real quick, we'll show you some surveillance video. And I want to warn you that some people might find this upsetting, but we do stop the video before the animal, passes away. So take a look here. See the dog then run at the officer, dog pulls his gun, and then fires. So that's what happened. And then, it happened in front of children and their mother, who, really kind of freaked out afterward and were wailing and stuff. And, what you can see afterward is the video afterward where we stopped it is, them kind of getting upset over the fact that the dog had been shot. So we did an interview with him, and that story exploded. Really, it went pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, it was hard to talk to somebody who was, in the moment, feeling emotional and angry, upset. So that was hard to listen to, but it's something that I think everybody needed or wanted to hear about.
Yeah, extremely raw. And anytime you see a person, at least for me, who's crying, it's you can't help but be a human being. So, it was emotional to see him tell his story. So fast forward a week, cops do an investigation at the Davenport Police Department, and yesterday they concluded that investigation.
Yeah, they sent out a press release talking about that it was a dog at large complaint that went out, and the cop had gone looking for it, and it finally gave a part of what people wanted to know about. What was the cop doing there? Why did he get out of the car? Why did he approach the family?
Yeah, that's a lot more context, and it's literally the police officer's point of view here. So let's take a look at that. Again, same warning. We did stop the video.
This is the body cam footage.
Right, this is the body cam footage. So let's take a look at that.
Is he?
Oh my gosh!
Hey!
Putting out his hand. Dog's kind of growling at him and barking. Here it is, kind of slow.
And in the statement, the cop said he put out his hand to try to calm down the dog and have the dog get his scent. That's what the cop said. And police later said that they believe that the body cam video backed up what the cop said.
Absolutely. That didn't do a whole lot to quell anger around, the incident, though, because a few hours later, the city council was holding a meeting when the pet's owner went in to confront the council about what had happened. And there were dozens of his supporters in the council chambers, kind of supporting him. And
vocal and, also upset.
Right. Yeah, we were there, and people again, very raw, very passionate. But he really kind of exploded.
It was surprising.
He was shocked when he was talking to us. I think he was angry when he was talking to the council, and that really came through because at one moment he took the lectern and just chucked it. And that caused the council to clear the chambers. The police came in, escorted him out. They called a 10-minute recess, and that's when I was able to catch up with him. And, I interviewed him about what had just happened. And again, he was upset that the council or the city wasn't doing more to assuage the problem, I think.
Yeah.
At one point, Councilwoman or Alderwoman Jasmine Newton came out and talked to him and some of the people who had gathered around him on the courthouse or on the city council steps, city hall steps, and she wanted to listen.
Yeah, she wanted to listen. She herself was tearing up, and the more she talked, the energy outside really changed. At least Don seemed, he seemed to appreciate that contact.
Yeah, I think definitely. During my interview with him, he told me it was the first time anyone from the city had really said sorry or reached out to him in that way. So I think that did go a lot. They allowed people back in, and people were able to sort of continue to address the council, but the police had sort of gained control of the room at that point, and but outside during that recess, I mean, there were dozens of people out there who were really in support of him. People who didn't know him came down just because they'd seen our reporting on this, and I've seen a lot of city council meetings. It's been a long time since I've seen somebody throw something across the room, though.
Yeah, I've never been in a meeting where emotions got that high.
Yeah, definitely. So, next, I think, the owner is Don's continuing to ask, why did this have to happen? Why weren't other measures taken to, sort of disable the dog before, it got to the point where he shot it? So we're doing some more reporting around that issue, even though the investigation's closed. I think we still have some questions to ask around this. So we're definitely going to bring you some more reporting around this issue. But in the meantime, you can check out all of our previous reporting and sort of watch stories along the way as we kind of told these, because it's not just one story. I mean, we reported out several pieces on this. So those are all rounded up on the TV6 Investigates tab on our digital platforms. You can click on there to see all of our reporting. And I want to thank you for joining us, and continue to check our news app and website as new updates develop. Otherwise, we'll see you next week on another TV6 Investigates Talks. This is Heidi Connect here, and I'm Matt Christensen. Thanks for joining us.